Went over the roster cut downs. Obviously, some moves probably in the offing with 4 quarterbacks, all of them being kept. Just 2 running backs, 2 tight ends. Anything else surprise you?
I think the biggest surprise is that quarterback room. I mean, we were all sitting there with questions, what was going to be the move? I, as I sat here and I thought about it, I'm like, I wonder if Jameis Winston was always the smokescreen. If it was always in the plans to maybe try to move him in the long run because they do like Dorian Thompson and, trying to cut a guy like Tyler Huntley, it's hard to lose that ability. But I think that was the biggest surprise. And then I mentioned it a couple weeks back during the live streams. Seeing Deontay Foreman not make the roster was also another surprise, in a sense, because you see the two running backs there on the roster, and after all the injuries and all of the stuff, it gives you a little bit of nerves there. But they've been showing that they want to go the pass route for quite some time now, so it makes sense. But the quarterback, no doubt, is the biggest question, the biggest surprise.
Yeah, and Foreman is a vested veteran, so they may have a deal that once we figure out what we're doing in the quarterback room, we'll bring you back, and they would have explained that to him. I having gone through what we went through last year, I would not want. I am a firm no. Do not trade Jameis Winston because I think he's a guy who can win in this league. I think he can win. If you need a guy that has to play, say, 5 weeks, he will give you starting caliber play at quarterback that allows you to win with this defense. And I don't, again, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, young developmental guy, you need somebody that is insurance because you expect big things this year.
You make a good point with the needing the insurance and being there and done that. I think that's where Tyler Huntley comes into the play, though. I think Andrew Berry is covering all sides in this aspect that we know how the quarterback position is so valued. And if one of these teams go down, a 49ers, Brock Purdy, or someone that is in the hunt that is looking to win right now, they will dish a haul off for Jameis Winston. And having Dorian Thompson, a guy who obviously doesn't have the veteran experience like Jameis Winston, but Tyler Huntley does have the experience. And if you're talking about a bridge gap between 4 to 5 weeks, we've seen him do that countless times when Lamar Jackson has gone out and they still find a way to win the 11, 12 plus games. So I think it all ties together, and I'm all in for what Andrew Berry decides to do, and I know he's just waiting for the perfect time to potentially dish off one of these guys.